Many of you know that I had differences with HTS in the past and I was critical of their justice system. But I also believe that when they're doing good things, it's important to be just and highlight them also. So these are the top 11 things that HTS has done since they kicked off this offensive and basically took over the whole of Syria. Number one, they are the ones who kicked off this offensive. It wasn't until they kicked it off that other factions started to join in, but they are the ones who spearheaded it and instigated it. Number two, they were the first ones to break the regime lines in Aleppo. And guess what? They kept pushing and pushing. Number three, they had superb preparation for this battle with disciplined fighters, different fighting factions under their command, and also the entry of the new Shaheen Brigade, which was using drones to target the regime forces. Four, they entered cities that they took over in a controlled manner, making sure that they were not destroying property, destroying homes, or damaging the cities. Number five, they made it their priority to let minorities know that they're going to be safe, including Christians, Shia, and even the Kurds. Six, public announcements were made to communities like the Shia that had left Nubal and Zahra, telling them to come back and that they would be safe. This had never been done before. Number seven, an announcement was also made specifically to the Kurds, letting them know if they disassociated themselves from the PKK, then they could also live as civilians under the new state. Eight, an amnesty was given to regime fighters, letting them know that if they laid down their weapons, then they would be safe. This is why many territories were freed without any fighting. Nine, there was no amnesty though for those who had transgressed against the civilian people, but those like these generals and these Shabiha Assadist thugs who had been involved in torturing people or massacring were told that they would face the whole breadth of the law, and this is what we hope we will see in the upcoming days. 10. The releasing of political prisoners and people who had opposed HTS previously was a really good move that won over the hearts of the people, allowing these political prisoners to engage and enjoy in the victories that had taken place. And finally, number 11, the commander of the military operations room, Abu Muhammad al-Jawlani, regularly talking to the people, letting them know what he wanted them to do and what he planned to do, whereas Bashar al-Assad never spoke to his troops or his community once, resulting in a resounding defeat and a loss of morale for Bashar's side. Like any group, HTS has mistakes. But from what we have seen since this offensive has started, they have made massive improvements. We make dua that inshallah they can continue on this path, and we hope to see many more improvements so that life can be better in the future.